Hi everybody, I'm back with another haul. Things kind of trickle in from when I've ordered them, but I've got some things in the mail that I wanted to share, and it is Friday, not the weekend yet. I have done some more stamping, but I'm not done with the cards that I wanted to share with you all. So let me first say that I received an order from the greetery. She had not posted all of her dies that were coordinating with some of the stamps in her collection that she released. So I received them. This is the Print Shop Floral die, which goes with this stamp set here called Print Shop Fresh Floral. So I did get that, and that's actually what I'm working with right now. I also received these dies, Silver Lining. So this is Clouds. Whoops. The Sentiment die set, it's called Sentiment Starters. So it's a bunch of cursive sentiments, thinking of, a note of, with, sending, just for, and warm. So you can actually finish with the stamp. So I got that die set. And then these two are actually related to one of the stamps that she released called Fresh Air. So this is the window. And you get the little shutters here that go on either side of the window. And then this one right here is a separate die that coordinates with the stamp as well, called Fresh Air. This is the stamp set, and I haven't used it yet. You can create the different layers for the stamp, and you can also now die cut it because I have the die. So that's what I got from the greetery. And then I purchased this stamp used from a Facebook group. No, I got this on eBay. So this one's called Foodie Fun. It came with the stamps and the dies. And actually I realized this one, after I purchased this off of eBay, this one showed up in the Paper Tray Ink website as a sale item. And I don't know if it's a bundle or not, but she has this in her sale, sale section. There's some really nice sentiments in here. And I also wanted it for the chocolate bar. So that's what I got from eBay. And then my order from Trinity Stamps, I placed a second order. This is the freebie that I got today. This actually has some sequin. Well, they're not sequins. They're, I don't know what they call these. Confetti, because there's no hole in these. And then she includes a little tea bag, herbal tea, and then also a lollipop. So that's the freebie. And I got this stamp set with the dies and a stencil. And it's called Candy Jar. So this jar is really big. It is probably the size of an A2 size card. Let me get you a... Here we go. So this is cut down to A2 size. And it is almost the exact height of that jar. So if you want an idea of how big this will cover the front of an A2. Not the same width, but it is the same height. So there's the dies, and you can make a shaker out of it, by the way, because they've included this little inset here. And you get all little candy pieces, so you can make a shaker with candy inside. And then this one is really more for ease of shading your glass jar and your candies. A lot of companies seem to be doing this now, where you can get a stencil instead of stamping the die cuts. You can color them with, a brush or whatever sort of tool you use to ink in things. So thought that was neat. And there's a difference. I'm noticing that if you use a stencil, where you say use a ink, one of these brushes, then it tends to look a little bit different in color wise. So that's what I'll mention there. I'll show you what I'm talking about in another video, because I want to finish my cards first, and then I can show you. Now, slimline dies. I did purchase this slimline die here. It is a frame. Not a frame. It will cut a solid scalloped panel. That's what I want to say. Not a frame. Even though the die looks like a frame, this inner line right here doesn't cut a frame. It's just a, you know, stitched line. So it's going to cut a panel, 2 different sizes, and then you got these sentiment strips here for a slimline card. This is a good base die if you like to do the slim lines. And I showed you some slimline cards that I made previously. This is the size of one of those slimline cards. Okay, so this is the size I went with for that. Now, this one, this die here, is called Narrow Card and Bookmark with Envelope and Bonus. Okay. If you are interested in this, this is not the size of a slimline card. You can tell this is bigger, but it is like a policy envelope size type thing where you can, you know, you fold over. They have, as if you've watched my other video when I had the haul for Trinity, they have a big slimline card envelope that's bigger than this, and I wanted to see what this one was like. So this one is quite smaller, so you can see if you're going to make slimline cards, they don't fit inside of this envelope. But they did include this scallop panel die to make something very similar in size. See? So there's the bookmark, which to me you could use as a tag also. And there's a lot of extras in here. So you basically will cut 2 sides for each of the flaps, and then this center die cuts the little oval, the half semicircle, and then the semicircle, and then this part here to fold up. So a little bit different than the other die that I bought from them. I think it was the same price, to be honest, but the other one was bigger and fits, you know, these slimline cards here. There's not a standard size for a slimline card, but this is what I went with when I made these cards. So, sorry. So that's what I got actually in the mail. There's a couple of other orders I'm waiting on, and hopefully they'll come pretty soon, but that's it. Bye for now.